Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Dr. Derek DeSilva. I'd like to spend a couple of minutes speaking with you about iodine. You know, a lot of people think about iodine and they say, oh gosh, I don't know that I want to use iodine. The opinions on iodine vary tremendously. The bottom line with iodine is this. First of all, if you want to check iodine levels in the blood, don't do it. It's useless. The only way to check iodine levels is to do a 24-hour urine collection of the urine after a challenge with iodine. And if you want to get into that a little bit more, I'm happy to share that, and there's a lot of information for that online. But that's the bottom line. What does iodine do when it comes to hormones? What iodine does is that iodine, once again, very similarly to DIM, will push estrogen in women down the right pathway. Iodine is critical for the thyroid. What iodine does is iodine will convert T4 to T3. Now, there's one other little thing. Women, as they go through menopause, as soon as you see that downturn, the decline of estrogen, thyroid is going to follow that. So if a woman has been borderline with regard to her thyroid, she has a borderline hypothyroidism, as soon as she hits menopause, the estrogen and thyroid are just going to follow each other all the way down. So the optimization of the thyroid with something like iodine becomes extremely important. Also, women with fibrocystic breast disease, by the way, the greatest concentration of iodine is not in the thyroid, it's in breast tissue. In women, specifically breast tissue. The concentration of iodine in men, in the prostate and the testicles, again, is very significant. So this is not just thyroid. This is protecting breast tissue. This is protecting the prostate. This is protecting the entire body. There are iodine receptors on every single cell in the body. Iodine, again, very important for the brain, very important for the heart. Because we need iodine, by the way, during gestation. Women that are pregnant need to take iodine. Why? It's important for the maturing and growing fetus. Iodine is, again, one of those things. What's really unique about the low T iodine plus is that it is a mixture of iodine. This is very similar to B vitamins. B vitamins, for example, you don't want to take just one B vitamin. For example, B12. The mix of Bs all work together just like calcium, and iodine is the same thing. Iodine is extremely protective to the breast tissue. It's protective to the heart. It's protective for the brain. And iodine, once again, for anybody that has a borderline thyroid issue, which most people do, that hormones during that menopausal slide and during that andropausal slide, you're going to have some deficiencies. When you start using iodine, do not use the full dose at one time. What you want to do is you want to start low and go slow. One a day per week, one per week for the first week, 2 per week the second week, 3 per week the third week, 4 per week the fourth week, and after that, 1 per day, but it's only for 5 days. Give your body a little bit of a break. Go slow. That's the bottom line when it comes to iodine. It is one of the most underutilized minerals that a lot of people don't talk about. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Dr. Derek DeSilva.